Morning all, how is everyone? Hope you're all alright. We're going to do this card. Now it's a white on white card and some people don't like doing white on white cards simply because it shows everything up. All your mistakes and what have you. But we're going to do one today and I just want you to see how lovely it looks and I want you to give it a go. So I've got all my bits and pieces. I've cut out a 5x5 card out of our Whisper White, scored it down the middle. Okay, that's going to be my card base. Then I went ahead and embossed and sparkled up with my champagne ink. It says ink but it's paint, just in a spritz bottle, and you can just see all that lovely shimmer. Okay, so that's going to be my card base on top of my base, my card layer on top of my base. Okay, I've also die cut a frame out. Now all you do with your frame is you get your large die cut die, okay, your large square die, and then what I done was I went 2 sizes down to create my frame. Okay, I've also cut out some Christmas trees and sparkled them all up. Don't know whether the light will catch them, but they are very sparkly. And I've also done 2 snowbanks and I've sparkled them all up as well. The light's just catching that there. Okay, and I also cut out, now these are flowers, but I'm going to use them at the top of my Christmas tree. Okay, so there's that. I've also cut out my little where I'm going to put my sentiment, and I've also sparkled all that up as well. So the only thing left for us to do is build our card. I hope this is, let me see which Tombow is working. Because you're going to need something really, this one. And I embossed this with the Softly Falling embossing folder. And that is going to lie directly onto our card base. So I need to get it lined up properly. Just go round, make sure I'm lined up. Okay, so that's my card base, and now I'm getting that spritz all over me. Now, our snowbanks, I've just cut these out of 5-inch length paper, and you can see this one was about 2.5 inches, and I just cut it wavy, just to make it look like a snowbank, that's all. And I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. Just going to use the end bits. Pop that up there. And I'll pop that one up there. Okay, that's that packet done. Oops. Okay, and this is just going to line up with the edge of my card. Okay, just give us some dimension. And I'm going to do the same again with this shorter one. Now this one again is 5 inches, but I only cut it at 1.5 inches. And I just wiggled it. So I'm going to do the same to this, pop it up on some dimensionals. And as you can hear, it's blowing a gale out here again. And the tide is fully in. And I mean fully in, which is not a good sign. And we're just going to line this up again with the bottom. Okay, so you can see how this is coming along now. Now we have our Christmas trees, and I'm going to put them behind, or shall I put them in front? Now I'm going to put them in front there, and I'm going to put this one in front there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put dimensionals on the top of the trees only, and just glue the bottom of the trees. Okay, so I've just cut some in half. So just cut your dimensionals in half, or if you'd have the little square ones, whatever you have. Yeah, so I did get asked a lot about, hang on, I've just dropped my ribbon. About tone on tone cards or white on white cards. So I thought, well, rather than answer that, I'll just do one. Card, that is. Come on, don't let me down. Okay, so I've put glue on the bottom and a dimensional on the top. And I said I was going to stick this one here, didn't I? Okay. And the same with this, glue on the bottom. Okay. And I've got my little stars, what I'm calling me little stars. I'll get away with me mini dimensionals on that. Pokey tool. Okay, so I know it's tone on tone, but I think silver and white just go. Okay, so there is the basis of our card. Okay, now what I want to do, what have I done with my frame? Oh, today. What I'm going to do on my frame is I am going to put a bit of silver ribbon, just cut it there. Now this is just ribbon that I've had in my stash. Same with the Christmas trees, they were just dies that I had. So don't go looking on Stampin' Up for them, because you won't find them. They're just out of my stash. They are Stampin' Up, but they're retired ones. So. But would you believe me loving Christmas and I didn't have a Christmas tree die? Would you believe that? So I had to dig into my retired box. Sorry, I'm off camera, I'm just sticking my ribbon on. So I just stuck a couple of glue dots on the back of my ribbon. Okay, now we're just going to put, what I'm going to have to do is on the bottom of my frame I'm going to use glue, because we've already got the dimension there. So if I use glue on the bottom of the frame and then dimensionals across the top and just barely down the sides, okay, because we don't want to give that bottom any more dimension, because then you're going to have to lay it up your dimensionals on the top, and we don't want to do that. So there's my bottom. Now I'm going to take my dimensionals and we're going to stick them from more or less where I've put the tape. I probably could have got done with cutting these in half, but never mind. If you have foam tape, then all the better. Okay, so stab them and peel them off. Okay, so now to get this lined up exactly, see, if you don't press down on them straight away, you just get that little bit of wiggle room. Okay. So now I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and I'm just going to use the wishing you all the best. Should have done Happy Christmas. Never mind. Look, even my stamp pads have glitter on them. Tell you, stand still long enough in my house, you'll end up covered. And what I done was I cut out 2 of the layering ovals, okay, 2 exactly the same size. And what I done was where the stitched edge was, I just cut that off, so you get that little border around it, okay, but they are exactly the same size. Glue. Just put glue across the middle. Okay, bring back our card. Just have to hold that till it takes a bit. Okay, put a couple of dimensionals on the back of this. I can't believe that Tombo's not taken. Must be that ribbon. Bring out our rhinestones. Here we go again. I think in future I am just gonna dab them with glue first. I can hear you laughing, Kim. Isn't that wind? Never have enough sparkle. Especially at Christmas. Okay. Do you know what it is? I've got Tombow on my finger and I think it likes the Tombow. So there we go, our tone on tone card, or white on white card should I say, with just a bit of silver thrown in for good measure. And there's our card. And as I say, what have I done? I've stuck a bit with the glue. So I hope you give that a go, and don't be afraid to. You can see it all sparkly. Okay, ladies and gents, hope you give that a go. Take care, especially if you're in the middle of a storm like I am. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.